AEW News Cody Rhodes cuts an epic promo on Triple H over Hall of Fame comments. Was officially formed earlier this year and will have their first ever pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, in May. Beyond that, if nothing else, this has caused a seismic shift in the pro wrestling landscape and put several people on notice. Unfortunately for WWE, they were one of the people put on notice by the emerging company and have now had to go on the defense. In fact, between WWE locking down any and all mid-card talent and doing focus groups to try to find out what fans want, it's pretty obvious that WWE is scared. Interestingly enough, also took a subtle jab at the rival company during DX's acceptance speech into the WWE Hall of Fame and didn't hold back on what he really thought of them. In fact, he called them a pissant company that McMahon would one day buy off just to fire Billy Gunn. With that being said, didn't say anything immediately after the comments were made, and as time went on, some wondered if he ever would or would just ignore them completely. Rhodes finally opened up on the matter during an episode of The Road to Double or Nothing and had some pretty choice words to WWE. He also discussed the true representation of his match against his brother Dustin Rhodes, calling it the death of the Attitude Era. He then claimed that WWE's programming hasn't been pushing the limits lately and that the company is scared of finally putting their feet down on the gas pedal. Is set to air their first ever pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, on May 25, 2019, and will hopefully be moving to television sometime in October. Whether they actually do or not remains to be seen and will depend on what kind of deal they come up with, but the tools seem to be there for to be a huge success.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.